The MacBook Pro has been a real revelation for us. Historically, there was a lot of movement between the office and the field to get data, collect data, and then get back to the office and process it. My everyday job varies quite a lot. It involves looking after a number of the protected and rare and endangered species that we have here on Quanwe Private Game Reserve. My name is Craig-Sholto Douglas and I'm the environmental manager here at Quanwe Private Game Reserve. If a rhino or a cheetah is picked up an injury, these are situations where we would intervene with veterinary care to try and give these species that are endangered as good a chance as possible. We're continuously getting information from our drones, from our camera traps, and sometimes we don't have the time to get back to the office and process those images. We need to know almost straight away what's going on, and so having the built-in SD card slots really useful, and we use that on almost a daily basis when we're monitoring or checking any of our equipment. We now have the ability to take the MacBook with us. It's got a really long battery life. The screen display, the resolution and the brightness, even in outdoor settings, it's really good to see whatever images that we're looking at on the screen. It's a really hardy device, and so it's in and out of vehicles, on bonnets. It's really given us a lot more efficiency to the way we operate. We use a lot of mapping software, which often requires a lot of processing, and the speed and power of this MacBook has really been beneficial to me personally, because it really helps when you're dealing with big data to do it as efficiently as possible. The whole story about Quanwe is not only returning these charismatic species, Big Five, and developing a world-class ecotourism product, but it's also been about restoring and rehabilitating the historical damage that was done to this area. So part of the process over the last 2 decades has been to actively restore a lot of the damaged vegetation, and we're starting to see the natural ecosystem functions returning to this landscape. To live and work in this environment is something that's special. Being able to spend hours each week out in the bush, hands-on, working with wildlife, working with vegetation, and trying my best to make a difference, and that can be really rewarding.